Now for the top story tonight. We've been reporting for years the violence in certain black sections of Chicago is out of control. Last year, 386 African Americans were murdered in the Windy City, most by other blacks. Across the country, the black-on-black murder rate stands at 90%. In response to that, Illinois State Representative Monique Davis said this on the radio.
I'm going to tell you what some suspicions have been, and people have whispered to me. They're not sure that black people are shooting all of these children. There's some suspicion, and I don't want to spread this, but I'm just going to tell you what I've been hearing. They suspect maybe the police are killing some of these kids.
Joining us now from Chicago is Miss Davis. Do you regret saying that, madam?
Well, I didn't say it, Bill. I repeated what members of my community have said to me. And it is crucially important that people realize that that was not Monique Davis's statement. I was repeating what community members have said to me.
But did you not? You didn't say, but that's crazy and they shouldn't even think this, because that's not what's happening.
Do I have to say that? Do I have to say that?
Yeah, you do. Because it came across
that you
because here's why you have to say it, for two reasons. Number one, you have credibility as an elected official, all right? And number two, people don't know where you stand. Are you buying that? Are you not buying that? Are you refuting that? I mean, that is destructive to the discourse. I mean, Chicago police, as you well know, are not gunning down black children. You know that, right?
Well, certainly they are not, Bill, but based upon the history of African Americans in this country, and based upon the fact that 70% of the murders in Chicago are unsolved, 70% are unsolved. People are wondering what the heck is going on. Certainly Monique Davis, who is a good friend to the police, who support the police. I believe they're our first responders, and I respect that. But I have the right as a legislator to repeat what my community says to me.
Not if it's irresponsible, you don't. I hear a lot of irresponsible stuff, and I don't
think it was irresponsible.
You don't think it's irresponsible for a person to accuse the Chicago police force of gunning down children without a shred of evidence? You don't think that's irresponsible?
I don't think they said that. I said there was some suspicion that that could be occurring.
Suspicion, no, that's irresponsible without any evidence.
But you don't know what my response to my community was, Bill O'Reilly, because you were not there.
It doesn't matter. I know what you said on the radio in the full context of what you said. You didn't walk away from those comments. You didn't refute them.
I repeated what was said to me on a radio show in Detroit, never knowing it would get national attention. And perhaps I should not have repeated what many community residents have said to me.
And now we have common ground. You shouldn't have done it. So let's advance the situation. Let's advance this. You shouldn't have done it. Now, I believe that you're a sincere woman. I think you want the best for your constituents, and a lot of them are poor, and a lot of them live in violent neighborhoods. I believe that. What do you think? Am I right in saying that this violence is driven by chaos within the community, broken families, unsupervised youth, a coarsening of the whole situation? Am I wrong in saying that?
I think you're terribly wrong. The violence is escalated because of a poor education system, because of lack of employment, because of the inability to use a park district free, as I did when I was a kid. There are no resources to help these kids do anything.
So it had nothing to do with the family. It has nothing to do with the collapse of the family.
I didn't say it did. I did not say it has nothing to do with the family.
That's my central theme. Did you have a mom and a dad?
The family is a big background.
Did you have a mom and a dad in the home?
Everyone has a mom and dad.
Did you have a mom and a dad in the home?
I had a wonderful mother and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Constance and James McKay. Fabulous
and there you go, Miss Davis. And you know what? You had a wonderful mom and dad in the home, and most of your constituents don't. And
so many
that's
of your
where
actresses
you should concentrate it there.
You have a lot of actresses who are having babies without being wed.
Actresses are not living in the ghetto, Miss Davis.
No, you're absolutely right about that. So we do encourage people to have a stable family. But when so many men are incarcerated, some justly and some unjustly, you're going to be without fathers in the home.
All right. Well, you know, the excuse making really doesn't get us anywhere, but okay. I want to work with you, Miss Davis. I want to have you back. I got to go now. But when you have a town hall or something, when you do something out there, you let us know. I'll try to get out there.
I'll be happy to, Bill.
Yeah, it was a riot, but I'll try to get out there. All right, Ms. Davis.